Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we explore the world of anime like never before. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, the beauty of the second strongest in anime. We've all seen the overpowered main characters, but what about those who stand just beneath them in terms of power? These characters might not always get the shine or the spotlight that they deserve, but they're just as crucial to the story. In fact, the second strongest characters often have the most compelling arcs and hidden depth. Let's explore why the second strongest is often the real star of the show. Anime is full of powerful characters, from towering titans to unstoppable forces of nature, but we often focus on the strongest of the bunch. Characters like Goku from Dragon Ball Z, Saitama from One Punch Man, or Naruto himself. These characters seem unbeatable, and that's part of the thrill of watching them. But what about the characters who don't quite reach the top of the power ladder? You know, the ones who are almost there but not quite. Take Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince for example. He's often portrayed as the second strongest, right below Goku in terms of power. Or consider Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto, who is strong enough to be a rival to Naruto, but is constantly a few steps just behind. These characters often don't get the fame and adoration that the top tier heroes receive, but they are undeniably an integral part to the story, and their personal journeys hold incredible emotional weight. So what makes them so compelling? Let's break it down. The second strongest character serves a key role in any anime. They're often the rival, the person who pushes the protagonist to greater heights, acts as their foil, or represents a challenge that is just beyond their reach. But their power is not just a tool for the main character to overcome. The second strongest often embodies traits that the top tier character lacks, or presents a perspective that helps deepen the overall narrative. Let's start off with Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z. He's often the most iconic example of the second strongest. Initially, he's a ruthless villain, surpassing Goku in strength and nearly killing him. But over time, Vegeta evolves into one of Goku's greatest allies. Despite this, Vegeta's journey is always overshadowed by Goku's ability to constantly surpass his own limits. Vegeta is the embodiment of pride, and his rivalry with Goku reflects the importance of not only power, but also growth, humility, and redemption. Vegeta's story is about accepting his limitations while pushing past them. He may never fully catch up to Goku, but that tension, the almost but not quite, is just what makes him so compelling. Vegeta's struggle to find his place despite never being the strongest is a central part of the Dragon Ball Z narrative, and it's precisely this dynamic that makes the second strongest so beautifully complex. But what's even more fascinating is the emotional complexity of being the second strongest. Being constantly in someone else's shadow, always working harder and striving for more, can be a deeply personal and painful journey. Characters like Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto or Kagura from Gintama demonstrate this struggle perfectly. Sasuke's story is a powerful example of the emotional toll that being second strongest can take. He begins as Naruto's rival, but over time he becomes consumed with the need to surpass his brother, Itachi, and later even Naruto himself. Sasuke's internal conflict is rooted in jealousy, insecurity, and a deep desire to prove himself. Despite all of his power, Sasuke's journey is about reconciling his own feelings of inadequacy. He's definitely powerful, but he's always seeking something more, something beyond his own reach. This type of emotional complexity isn't just about raw strength. It's about an identity. It's about ambition. It's about the struggle for acceptance. The second strongest often has strengths that are overlooked because they don't always measure up to the main character. But in many cases, they possess a unique set of abilities or qualities that make them even more deadly or effective in certain situations. This is where characters like Kurapika or Roronoa Zoro from One Piece shine. Kurapika's quest to avenge his fallen clan leads him to become the strongest member of the Hunter x Hunter group, but his true power comes from his dedication and his emotional drive. He's not fighting to become the strongest in the world, but to protect his clan's legacy. His ability to tap into the power of the Scarlet Eyes is a testament to his resilience, making him deadly despite not being the show's main protagonist. Now I know some of you are going to talk about Killua, but that's a discussion for another day. You see, Zoro is another great example. He's never quite as powerful as Luffy, but he more than makes up for it in terms of his loyalty and resolve, alongside his sheer willpower. Zoro's fighting style is focused, tactical, and often more grounded than Luffy's chaotic battles. Zoro's power isn't just about raw strength, it's about the heart behind every swing of his swords. He is the unsung hero, the one who supports and strengthens the main character while still having moments where his power and growth can shine through. The second strongest brings about balance to the story. If every character was as powerful as the main protagonist, things would be pretty boring. The second strongest isn't just about keeping the power dynamic in check, they're also crucial for making the protagonist's growth even more satisfying. Let's take Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan. Eren might be the central figure in the story, but Levi's skills, his strength, and his leadership elevate the entire narrative. His position as the second strongest within the military is vital for multiple reasons. First, it highlights the diversity of strength within the group, showing that power comes in many forms. Second, it emphasizes that while Eren is the future, Levi's experience and wisdom are just as crucial in the battle against the Titans. He's not just a side character or a supporting role in this story. He's an essential part of the team who makes things happen. The beauty of the second strongest often lies in their potential. These characters often represent the idea that no one is truly finished or complete. Their journey is ongoing, and there's always the possibility that they might reach the top one day. Take Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. He may never be the strongest fighter in the series, but his development shows us that strength isn't just about being the best. It's about pushing yourself past your limits, no matter how hard the road gets. Kuwabara's journey is one of perseverance, where every step he takes forward is a testament to his growth and his belief in his abilities. Even if he's not the top dog, he definitely believes in his abilities. He's constantly improving, and he shows that strength is a process, not just an endpoint. So why is the second strongest so captivating? It's because they embody the struggle that we can all relate to. They're not the unstoppable force or the hero that always wins. They're the underdog, the one who constantly strives, who falls and gets back up. The second strongest characters often represent real strength, the kind that doesn't come from raw power, but from growth, perseverance, and pure heart. They remind us that it's okay to not be the strongest, but what truly matters is the journey we take to become better. The second strongest is so beautiful because they're the embodiment of hope, of struggle, of redemption. They might not always win, but they're the characters that make the battle worthwhile. Look, this is the end of the video, and thanks for watching. What do you think about the second strongest characters in anime? Who is your favorite second strongest? Let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe for more in-depth anime discussions. Until the next time, stay strong, stay determined, and keep watching. Peace.